ado, let's go and check out this Wikipedia because um, Alice Coachman was an American athlete and she specialized in the high jump. She was the first black woman to win an Olympian gold medal, which is awesome. And this was doing way before the time of like Serena Williams, Samuel Beal, all those girls. You know what I mean? Um, and she pioneered most. I wouldn't even say most of that because of her skin color, like they wouldn't even let her into the proper facilities for her to train. So she had to do like she had to like nigger rig some stuff. I don't yeah really because like so instead of using the facilities where you have a track, you got weights and stuff, she just had to do that stuff at the house using homemade equipment and running on dirt roads and everything. And what I found out by doing some research is that participated in the um, she participated in the high jump. She participated in the high jump with no freaking shoes on. Like she had no shoes. But I'm pretty sure she was probably used to that because it says she trained using what was available to her, running shoeless along dirt roads near her house and using homemade equipment to practice her jumping. So she was like, "Well, I do this at home. I'm gonna do it here." So Alice, um, she with the help of her fifth grade teacher and her aunt, because her parents really didn't want her to do that. In high school, Madison High School, she decided that she was going to join the track team, and with the help from her coach, that she was able to become a wonderful athlete, like just a wonderful athlete. And by the age of 16, she had some scholarships. You know, she had some scholarships. You know, just like anybody else. But to start at grade 5, then you finally get into high school, and now you have like scholarships. And not only having scholarships too, but you also got to be smart. You know, you're not just going there just to play. You got to keep your grades up too. You know what I mean? And um, she see, even after reading this right here, I didn't know that she became a teacher and a track and field instructor. I didn't know, but you do what you love, and trust me, I read majority of this because I read and I watched videos, and for some reason, maybe I missed it, maybe I just missed it, but Alice Beale, um, she was great. Like she dominated the AAU outside high jump championship from 1939 through 1948, winning 10 national championships in a row. That's a bad motherfucker right there. I don't believe I won anything 10 times in a row. Well, because I'm not good at anything. You know, I'm just good at being me. And but 10 times in a row, she won 10 national championships in a row. In addition to her high jump accomplishments, she won national championships in the 50-meter dash, the 100-meter dash, and the 400-meter dash. No, the 400 relay team as a student. Right? She won 26 national championships during her 9 years of competition, more than any woman, with the exception of her Polish American rival Stella Welsh. During the same period, Coachman won three conferences championships playing as a guard on the women's basketball team. So she was basically doing it all. She was basically doing it all. And then she wasn't able to compete in the Olympic Games at the time because she wasn't able to compete in the Olympic Games because in 1940 and 1944, World War II. So it was canceled by World War II. But the writer, which his name was Eric Williams, said that if she had competed, we would be telling a different story, and she would be number one because she has a lot of accolades now. She has a lot of accolades, like it generally just goes to show that when you I want to say when you do set your mind to something, but you also have good teachers along the way, like actual people that are trying to help you, not just hinder you, you can become great. You could really become great when you set your mind to something like this is what I want to do, and you have a good teacher that's like, hell yeah, you can do it. You can become great, and it's all about believing in yourself too. I mean, you wouldn't get any far if you thought you couldn't do anything. You have to believe in yourself, like really believe in yourself. And it doesn't and it really helps when you have good teachers. It really helps when you have good teachers, because she started in grade 5, and then in high school that's when she joined the track and field team, and with the help of her coach, she was able to become even more athletic through, I guess, his teachings. I don't know if it was a female or not, but more than likely it was a male. Um, yeah, I mean, she's really a great woman. She's really a great woman, to become the first American athlete to win a Olympic gold medal. You had to have had, like, I wouldn't even say special powers. You got to be something special though to get to that point where you go and you win and you bring home the gold. The first black woman to do that, like that's. I mean, shit. If I got a medal like that, and I went home to show my people, I will guarantee you nobody would ever say shit to me after that day. Be like, are you trying to talk down to me? You ain't see that medal I just got? Like, what? Must be out your mind. But she was a spectacular woman. Spectacular woman. Spectacular woman. Probably very smart. Never met her, but with her athleticism, she really pioneered the way for other black athletes, and she deserves to be on this list. She deserves to be on this list, and she deserves to be on episode 18 because she did her part. Like I said, majority of the black people in history, they had to run so that we can walk today. They had to fucking run. It was no, oh yeah, you can take your time. Not like what we tell kids today, like, oh, no, 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 you being 45, you still got time to figure out what you want to do with life. No, the fuck you, like, no. Back then it wasn't like, it was like, this is what I want to do, so let's every day we're gonna work towards that. It's no, I'm gonna work towards it for 2 years, then I'm gonna take a break. No, 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 no. For our black history, they ran so we could walk today. So she deserves a spot on this list. So without further ado, I'm done with this rant. Let's get into some of these videos. Before this goes on any further, I generally thought that they were actually going to say words. I didn't know it was just going to be so bland. But let's move on. Another question too. Could anybody just do a high jump out of nowhere? Like how do you train? Like I'm so ignorant. Like if I pulled a young teenager, young male off the street, could he just immediately do a high jump, or or can I go get a basketball player and do that? Because a high jump is high as shit. Like how gotta train for fucking years to do that. Like jumping high is not enough. Like it's like jumping. I don't know. I'm just ignorant as shit. 10 years. That's the way you do it. 5 feet 6 inches on the first try. Fuck. She's way better than me, for sure. Like, I fall when I take a little step that's like 1 inch. Oh, shit. I did see that though. I did see that. Yeah, scored. Well, that's not really fun. You want to talk about legacy. So what's your legacy? All right, you know that school down there, the school that y'all go to. You ever wondered whose name is on it? That's my legacy. God damn, Grandma, you ain't had to do them like that. I did though. I really did. It's like, what's your legacy? That building down there that the kids go to, that school. That's my fucking legacy.
Hello and welcome back. In this Black Excellence presentation, we will highlight the Olympic gold medalist, Alice Coachman.
Welcome to blackexcellence.com, the site where we share Black excellence, opulence, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
Alice Coachman traveled a long route to become the first Black woman ever to win an Olympic gold medal. Coachman grew up in southwest Georgia during an era of racial segregation, which meant that she rarely had access to athletic facilities, often running on dirt roads, sometimes barefoot, and creating her own hurdles to practice jumping. At a time when female athletes often were frowned on, Coachman persevered despite not having the support of her parents and many in rural Georgia. In this original Black Excellence video, we will celebrate Alice Coachman, the track and field superstar. So without further ado, let's get started. Coachman was born on November 9, 1923 in Albany, Georgia. One of 10 children, Coachman came from a poor background in the heart of segregated Georgia with little parental support for her sporting ambitions. Segregation in America played its part in denying Alice the opportunity to train in a high-quality sports facility, but she remained determined and undeterred. Not to mention, there was strong opposition to women in sports at the time, never mind African American women like Alice. With the support of others, she improvised her own techniques and came up with her own strength conditioning regimen. Alice set her sights on competing to be a champion and would improvise by practicing the high jump crossbar with rope and sticks. The humid Georgia air helped develop her stamina, along with running barefoot on the hard, dusty roads. At Madison High School, Coachman came under the tutelage of the boys' track coach, who recognized and nurtured her talent. Coachman showed a high aptitude for multiple sports and was an incredible natural athlete. She was also a tremendous basketball player, but in the high jump, she was truly remarkable. Coachman broke the high school high jump records barefoot in the AAU National Championships track and field competition. Ultimately, Coachman caught the attention of the athletic department at the Tuskegee Institute in Tuskegee, Alabama, which offered the 16-year-old Coachman a scholarship in 1939. She would go on to win the first of a remarkable 10 consecutive AAU outdoor high jump titles. Alice was also a member of the very successful Tuskegee women's basketball team, who won 3 national titles. Her parents, who'd initially not been in favor of their daughter pursuing her athletic dreams, ultimately gave their blessing and wanted to see her achieve all of her athletic goals. By 1946, the same year she enrolled in Albany State College, she became the national champion in the 50 and 100 meter races, as well as the 400 meter relay and high jump. For Coachman, these were bittersweet years. While probably at the peak of her athletic form, World War II forced the cancellation of the Olympic Games in both 1940 and 1944, but she would have her golden opportunity in 1948. Leading up to the Summer Games, Alice was very reluctant initially to compete in the international multi-sport event. However, she eventually agreed to compete in the trials and earned her spot on the American Olympic team. At the 1948 Summer Olympic Games in London, Alice Coachman rose to the occasion and was able to show the world and over 83,000 spectators the unique talent that she possessed. She cleared the bar at the height of 5 foot 6 inches to earn first place and a gold medal. But what was more impressive was the fact that she conquered the high jump while nursing a back injury. Coachman was able to celebrate such an epic accomplishment, not only for her own personal aspirations, but it represented a tremendous achievement for Black women, as she became the first African American woman to be awarded with a gold medal during the Olympic Games. She received her medal from King George VI and was able to return back home to America acclaimed as a hero. The day she landed was declared Alice Coachman Day by her hometown of Albany, Georgia, and President Harry Truman received her. A victory parade with a 175-mile motorcade was held in her honor, and she was cheered by Black and white supporters alike. She was also the guest of honor at a banquet held by her sorority, Alpha Kappa Alpha. Following her Olympic fame, Coachman would return back to Albany State and complete her college education. But at the age of 25 and still in great physical shape, Alice made a life-changing decision. To the surprise of the track and field world, Coachman retired and walked away from the sport as an athlete. Coachman, however, continued to coach and mentor several women athletes. Coachman's star power remained strong. It helped her as a pioneer and trailblazer in the world of celebrity endorsements and sponsorships. 4 years after winning the gold medal, Coachman became the first Black female athlete to endorse an international consumer product when she was tapped by Coca-Cola to become their spokesperson and promote their products. In addition to all of her accomplishments, Coachman considers her most successful being able to raise a family and becoming a teacher. She later founded the Alice Coachman Track and Field Foundation, a nonprofit foundation to help give young athletes assistance in their career in assisting those adjusting to life after the Olympics. Coachman passed away in 2014 at the age of 90. Alice Coachman's story and career should be an inspiration to many young women, especially young Black girls. Few women athletes have ruled their sport in such a way as Alice dominated the high jump, and we want to celebrate her lifelong achievements. In addition to winning Olympic gold, she was named to 5 All-American teams and held 25 national titles. Coachman was also inducted into the USA Track and Field Hall of Fame, the Olympic Hall of Fame, and 6 others. She was honored at the 1996 Atlanta Olympics when she was named as one of the 100 greatest ever Olympic athletes. Coachman has received recognition for opening the door for future African American track stars, such as Evelyn Ashford, Florence Griffith Joyner, Jackie Joyner-Kersee, and young African American female athletes who dominate track and field today.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed with us until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.
Explore the world the Viking way. from the quiet comfort of elegant small ships with no children and no casinos. We actually have reinvented ocean voyages, designing all-inclusive experiences for the thinking person. Viking, voted world's best by both Travel and Leisure and Condé Nast Traveler. Learn more at viking.com.
All right, well. Oh, I love how it goes from her, then Serena Williams. Yeah, we're not going to talk about her. Not today, but that's all that really needs to be said about Alice Coachman. And